So let's talk about contexts. A context is basically an output type that is in regards to the type of technology that will be viewing your output. There are 3 different contexts: print, web, and email. Let's add a new context to this template. When you right-click on the context item of the resources, it gives you the option to add the new context, and here we can add the email context. So when you create an email context, this makes this template multi-channel. It can print and it can also send emails. There are 2 ways to swap between contexts. You can double-click on a specific section in the resources, or you can switch the context at the top of the workspace. Now, why do we want to have multiple contexts inside of the same template? Why not just have an HTML template and a print template? Well, the beauty of contexts is that they share every single one of the resources that is inside of the template. So, let's say you have a logo or signature, such as the signature at the bottom of the letter. You can also put that signature inside of your email context. In the same way, if you have a snippet containing a small amount of HTML, you can enter that snippet directly inside of both of the contexts. What else is shared? Well, other than images and snippets, style sheets are also somewhat shared. We'll take a look at style sheets in another animation, but suffice it to say that if you modify the global style sheet, which is this one, it will affect both of the contexts, and then you can fine-tune your styling inside of the HTML or inside of the print. And the last thing that's shared between different contexts is scripts. So if I add, let's say, a placeholder, and I go into preview mode, the placeholder is replaced using the script. So you only need one script that will affect all of the different contexts inside of your template. Now, let's say all you want is an email, or you want your main context where you start designing your stuff to be an email or web. Well, when you create a new template, you can choose what type of context you want. Let me use the welcome screen for once and show you the 3 contexts in perspective. So email, print, and web. I'll select the web context this time to show you what's different about it. So the web context by default, as we can see inside of the workspace, does not have any sort of size limitation. It doesn't have a border, it doesn't have a gray area, and it doesn't have a vertical size. A web page can be as high as you want and there's no separation in it. And even if you start with a web page context, you can add the other context afterwards. And that's it for contexts.